and welcome back to Good to Me's YouTube channel. Today's video we're going to be talking all things self-care. So if you're thinking of starting a self-care journey or you don't know where to start, then in this video we're going to give you the steps to help you get started on your self-care journey. So you might be thinking about where to start in your self-care journey. So actually, let's just think about what is self-care. And how we like to define it is that self-care is the things that you do actively to look after yourself. So you can break that down into thinking, is this nourishing me and is this nurturing me? So just think about that. I think that really helps when you're thinking about what you're allowing in and out in terms of your self-care in general. And self-care is really, really important for our overall well-being. So we like to use the analogy that you can't pour from an empty cup. So what we like to focus on is that you're doing things daily to pour into your cup. So what are you doing if you have been doing anything? But don't worry, because today we're going to be showing you some steps, some tips in terms of how you can get started with your self-care. So let's get straight into the tips. Step 1, and this is probably one of the most important steps that you can't skip, and that is to check in with yourself. And what does checking in with yourself look like, you may ask? Checking in with yourself is just simply taking some time out to analyze and notice how you're feeling, what's going through your mind, what's been in front of you, any problems, any struggles that's been going on. What is really going on? Taking that time and stopping to see what's going on in front of you. And step 2 is to identify your needs and your goals. So if you followed step 1, that's checking in with yourself, and you can also journal as well, which is a great way to help you to check in with yourself and kind of to organise some of your thoughts, what's been going on. So that's another helpful way. But step 2, when you are identifying your needs, you can go back and look at maybe some of the things that you've jotted down when you've checked in with yourself and identify which ones do you really need to focus on right now. What is your body saying as well? And take some time to listen to your body. It's really important. So once you've been able to identify your needs, maybe setting some goals can be really, really helpful. Maybe some weekly goals or monthly goals, but we always say to take it one step at a time. So pick the one that stands out for you the most and the one that's going to actually really help you to move forward. So for example, it might be sleep. For sleep would be to make sure that you're getting maybe 7 to 8 hours of sleep a day. Okay, and then how would you do that? We need to kind of make sure that our goals are SMART, so specific, measurable, achievable, reachable, and timed. So it's important that you have SMART goals, but they're also very achievable within the time that you want them for. So a SMART goal for sleep would be to maybe set a bedtime. So I will go to sleep at 9 p.m. every day for a week. That's a nice, smart, measurable goal that can be achieved. So you can have a go. We've also got an amazing template worksheet that you can download that's going to be underneath this video. The final step, step number 3, is to make a plan and stick to it. Make this plan really, really, really simple. In the worksheet that you can download after this video will be really, really helpful in helping you to identify your goals and creating your self-care plan. So your regular self-care and your emergency self-care. I don't know if you've thought about your emergency self-care, but it's also something that's really important for you to think about. So setting a regular self-care plan, so that's things that you'll do daily to kind of make sure that you're nourishing and nurturing yourself. Then you've got your emergency self-care plan, which is obviously in a time of emergency when you need to take that self-care. So what kind of things do you need to do? Is it that you need to call your sister? Is it that you might need to go for a walk or take a bath or book that massage? Whatever that is for you, that's going to be your emergency toolkit. when we have things written down, it's really helpful, it's really accessible, especially when we're really stressed out. It's great to have something accessible for us to read and go to, so there's not much thinking involved. But before I go, just wanted to say well done if you're starting out on your self-care journey, and it will take some trial and error. And if you don't know where to start, just try out new, different things and note down and notice the ones that are working for you. Because remember, self-care is different for everybody and it's a lifestyle. So take your time and enjoy it. Do it for you and be kind. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you really found this video helpful. Make sure you share, comment, like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks. Bye.